The message that I'm getting right now is not to skip any steps. You're going to be receiving a lot of information in the next coming days. Maybe just now in this sitting, you're going to receive a lot of information, and it's important in your purpose, and that you don't compete with whoever it is that you aspire to be like, because they're on their own journey, and that's precisely what might get you caught up. So stay focused on your own journey, learn what information is coming towards you, apply it to you. But more specifically, the message is to not skip ahead. Okay. All right. So what's happening is a lot of people are trying to get your attention, and you're going to focus on what is important to you. So you're going to be the judge of what's important to you. And when these people are successful in getting your attention, it's precisely that's all they want is your attention. Okay, so something about the messages getting trampled under your feet, and there's a lot to be said here. There's levels to this. I'm getting something about grade school or primary school, like you want to take it one step at a time, so that when you do receive the information, it makes sense to you in your future, and your thoughts are still in support of what your own goal is, so that you don't suddenly become someone else's slave. That's what I'm getting. Like, if someone was able to get your undivided attention, they'll start trying to manipulate you. Something about grandfather, but also like old money, and somebody is trying to manipulate you. This may have something to do with the mark of the beast. I'm seeing something about good. Somebody's trying to convince you of what is good, and only you can determine that. Okay. So you are the judge of what makes you happy, what keeps your attention. Somebody wants your attention. Something about drink up. So it's an even exchange, an exchange of information, an exchange of time. Okay. And you want to make sure that you don't get caught up. Make sure that you stay focused on your own goals. All right. So there's a message here, something about nerves or your nervousness. This could have to do with someone getting on your nerves or being in control of your nervous system, and not letting anyone tell you how to think. Okay. 8 of sticks, 9 of baskets. So I feel like there's okay, so there's a fight going on specifically for it, and it's like, yeah. So it's like you have a choice between being at peace with yourself and knowing who you are, or struggling in this fight. And maybe you notice some people are struggling. And you, even if you can tell exactly what their problem is, don't get caught up in their problem, because it may just be a trap. They may be trying to entice you into taking their place. So, yeah, it's like they're struggling, pretending to need help, but as soon as you get close, they're gonna try and trap you. Something about glossiness, something about a pavement. Someone's name could be Christopher, Catherine. Someone is broke right now and they're pretending to be successful. They're pretending to be rich so that they can come off as being more appealing. This person who you're dealing with is a free man. Okay. I feel like this has to do with the way he thinks. Somebody is a lone wolf. So I feel like maybe you feel like you're convincing somebody of something, but they think for themselves. Or maybe you felt like maybe this is somebody who is a hunter, and they thought that they found somebody who could help them in some way or nourish them in some way. But the reality is you're looking at a hunter face to face. Oh my God. You're looking at a hunter. Okay. So always keep your guards up. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Always keep your guards up and move slowly. God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Always keep your guards up and remember who you serve. God has not given us the spirit of fear. So, and this is coming as a message to take it slowly, whatever you're doing. And don't get ahead of yourself. Even if you want to move faster, just take your time with it because it's really important that you learn everything you need to learn first before you go out there. And also that you're very powerful. So maybe you don't notice. Maybe you don't know how powerful you are, but you're very powerful. And yeah, it's coming off as somebody who's learning who they are. And also not to think negatively because those negative thoughts form their own, and they form their own energy. Something about TMI, too much information, almost like an information overload. And this is why it's important that you take it slowly. Someone is a sap. Like someone is listening to everything you say. They're on the edge of their seat. So you have to be careful about the words you use. Someone feels like they need help or they're calling out for help. Also, I'm seeing something about succubus, something about sauce, spruce, someone's cup being run over or filling up someone's cup. I'm also seeing cut. I'm seeing something about a map. All right. Arrest, something about an arrest or feeling like there's an arrested development here, like someone's trying to slow you down. All right. Maybe someone lived on Spruce Street or is familiar with this area. An area on the map. Maybe cutting out a percentage of the map or focusing on a certain area of the map. Even a mental map. And honing in on that area perfected. I may be talking to a musician. Someone who is in control of themselves and in control of their own reality and has control of their own perceptions. So Pisces and Aquarius, or you could have this in your chart, someone who is very tuned into their emotions and also being very creative. We're also in the age of the Aquarius. Father of Sticks. This has to do with your energy and flows. Someone is a magician and they're learning their power. They're learning how to control their skills. Stibus. The lone wolf has appeared. Someone is used to being alone, but now they're starting to re-socialize. They're starting to re-socialize, learning how to re-socialize. But coming one away, it was to deal with some demons. And coming back stronger, knowing how to control the sun. You can control the light in your life. So I feel like whoever this is was dealing with some dark energy. Somebody might have tried to put a spell on you. They might have tried to curse you in some way. You might have already broken it, and now you're starting to reemerge into society with this newfound wealth. You're stronger than ever. And not only your perception, but your ability to read the energies around you is getting stronger. Especially that of the world, the energies in the world, environmental energies. Okay. So I'm seeing this water here, and I'm seeing this snake on the water. I feel like somebody is they're trying to present themselves as being like you or like-minded, but this is a sea serpent. This is someone who wants to pull you out of your environment. So they see you as someone who is threatening and or someone who is a threat to others, or basically they just see your height. They see you as being a large prize or a large one if they were to conquer you. So they're trying to pull you out of your environment. This is a fight. They're trying to hunt you right now. And this is what being attractive is. The only people finding you attractive are the ones who want to take something from you. So you're not looking at it's not a bartering situation here. It's like they want to take all or nothing. If they can't take everything from you, they don't want anything from you. And I feel like this person is very dark and they can switch on you very quickly. They're trying to meet you where you are so they can draw you into an environment that's not like their own. So they're going to pretend like they come from where you come from, just so they can change the scenery and then take you out of your comfort zone. Like, yeah, we're from the same place. Let's move to a new place together and start a new life together. But really, they're not from the area at all. And they're just coming in to see what it is that gives you the strength that you have and why are you so strong, and then try to instill that power from you. I feel like I'm talking about witches and warlocks who are operating under a totally different energy. They serve Satan. All right. So, and they serve Satan because they want to serve Satan. Every opportunity they have to worship the devil, they take it. They're not the ones who say, oh no, I'm just going to wait for Christ and lean out on my own understanding. If they feel like this is just the reality of life, this is the reality they are creating for themselves. So they really believe that man is all that there is, and man is the highest power, and yada, yada, yada. So this is why they constantly put themselves at risk. And this is also why they are in horrible situations, because I feel like at the end of the day, they're going to try and get you to help them. They're going to asking for your help in some way. So something about the galaxy, I'm just seeing a lot of light right now. I feel like they're trying to, like, almost like aliens trying to bring you into a new world, whereas though your home is on Earth. And some people are saying my home is in heaven, but I'm also feeling like heaven on Earth. This is somebody who is very in tune with nature and does not have a problem with living on the planet Earth. Okay, they're very happy. And so these people coming towards you saying we need to go to a new place, travel the moon or whatever, they're not happy on Earth. They're being plagued by demons. And at the end of the day, they're just trying to steal your energy. So you really need to be mindful of these people, and also to look at things from your own perspective. So use your own intuition. Because just like I mentioned, a wolf, a wolf is an animal who lives his life or whatever it does. But if you're using wolf as a metaphor, it could be a lone wolf, but it could also be a predator. It depends on how you see things. So like this person coming in is trying to control how you see things. So if they want the wolf to be a bad guy, it's a bad guy. And if they want the wolf to be a good guy, it's a good guy. But it's really about your own situation. And you keeping track of who you are and what that means to you. If you're the wolf who hunts and want to consider yourself a bad guy, then stick with that. And don't let anybody turn you astray. If people are sending a text towards you and saying you're going to burn in hell, but you're following Christ, then follow Christ to hell. But then there's people who want to control the narrative and say, you're supposed to feel sad, you're supposed to feel scared, but God has not given us a spirit of fear. So whatever you're facing with or being faced with, you can conquer with the power of Christ. 3 of Swords and the Tower again. Well, I say again because it's coming up again and again, but this Tower moment is really the theme of this energy that I'm from right now. Something is ending. And that's why the fact that you need to take your time and take steps is really important, because when this tower falls, there's going to be a new leader, a new authority. And it's important that you maintain your relationship and your faith with Christ, because that's what I promote. People want to worship the devil, or they feel like the devil is the leader now, then that's their problem as far as I'm concerned. But you really need to stay true to yourself, whoever I'm talking to, and let Christ be your leader. That's what I promote. Because I feel like with this tower moment, there's going to be some new people coming in saying, oh, I have all the answers. Basically, like, I can feed you. If you're hungry, I have food. If you're thirsty, I have water. But remember that no matter who it is standing in front of you is Christ. Christ is the authority. He's the all power. No matter what kind of doctrine you're studying, you know, you're allowed to change hobbies and change courses, majors, or whatever. But you know, stay true to your core. And even for the people who have to let go, okay, I'm getting that some people, it's all different. I don't know everything. It's a lot going on, because I feel like somebody has to let go. Somebody has to trust that they just have to start over. Somebody's being born again, and you're not picking out your own parents this time around. If you had the power to pick your own, to manifest your own reality, is like somebody is really being chosen right now, and everything that's coming towards them is because God wants it to come towards them. It's real energy right here. It's really powerful energy. So definitely be careful with this. Take your time. All right. Yeah. Somebody wanted blood. Somebody wanted to see blood, and it's coming. Wherever that blood is coming from is a sacrifice being made in your honor. And I'm seeing that you're going to get paid because of it. This isn't for everybody. Actually, this is for very few people. Somebody's trying to impress you. Somebody's trying to impress you. And yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of different energies here, and you being able to switch sides, but also that both sides are yours. Both sides belong to you. I'm talking to somebody who is accessing all areas of their mind, and nobody can make you afraid of yourself. Nobody can say this is off limits. The Holy Spirit has all access, and can go wherever he wants to go. Okay, so this person is asking you a lot of questions. They're questioning you, making sure that you're on par, or like making sure that you understand what's happening here and that you agree to it. And somebody's closing themselves off. They have a closed off body language. Confirmation. They turn their back to you and they open up to you. So it's like they're closed off, they're opening up, they're all over the place, really. And I feel like you can feel this energy and you understand what's happening here. They're afraid. They're afraid because they don't know who they are, and they keep being forced to reckon with themselves, and it is terrifying to them. So that's what you're getting. This energy is all over the place right now. And you're just going to have to keep working through it and get to know it and understand it and make it your own, because this is yours if it resonates. Okay. Two of Wands. Yeah, it's definitely you balancing out your emotions. Well, it could be your emotions as well, but this Two of Wands represents your passions. Okay. But I feel like there's some connection between your passions and your emotions, maybe even having control over your emotions. I'm sensing a lot of beauty here. Okay. This beauty is captivating, and yeah. Two of Pentacles. Don't be afraid of it. Just learn how to control it. What it takes to get it under control. Don't be afraid. You have Five of Hearts and Four of Swords and Nine of Wands. Because I feel like ultimately, you don't notice, but people will actually KIL right? They'll do that for this power that you have, that you're inheriting right now. So don't run away from it, because it is really valuable. And you just got to do what you got to do, okay, to get through. And it's a really good thing. You maybe you don't know that, but maybe you're learning just how good it is. And your thoughts are steady, they're focused, and I feel like you understand what's happening here. So yeah, 5 of Cups. Any more messages for the collective? Okay. So this is a new journey for somebody. Somebody is starting off fresh, brand new, and it's almost like a baby being born, and you're learning how to use your legs and your arms and your nervous system, and everything else that is part of the human condition, and also how to separate yourself from animals, and knowing that what kind of human you are, and being a good person, and controlling your own perspective and your own path ultimately.